Hey, what's good everybody? This is John J. Gaiman on the mic coming at you with a brand new episode of the Cincinnati Royals here on NBA 2K21, and we got a great one in store for you here. So as of right now, we're currently ranked 3rd in the Eastern Conference. We're 26-14, having our best season yet as an NBA squad. We got a big test for us here today, man. We play against the Dallas Mavericks, and right now they have the second best team in the Western Conference. They of course have Luka Doncic, arguably one of the best players in this game right now, 98 overall. He's going to be a massive problem, not to mention just a monster out there on the floor. 35 points per game, double-digit rebounds, almost double-digit assists as well. And then they also have Kristaps Porzingis, who's almost averaging a double-double as well. So this team's going to be a huge problem for us. So I am excited to play this game. Let's get it, man. Let's go ahead. Let's play this game against the Dallas Mavericks. And let's see how we stack in terms of the NBA's best here on NBA 2K21. Let's get it.
Alright, man, so we are out here now, and let's get ready to get this thing underway, man. Taking on one of the best teams in the entire NBA with Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis on the same squad. Let's see what we can do here in this first possession, man, as we got Michael Porter Jr. trying to take it to the paint, but can't quite get it up in there. Blake Griffin, though, he's going to back him down. Going to get the post hook to go, though, and that's how the first points of his game are scored. Blake Griffin put it in that work for us early in the post. He can still do that as we have a turnover. We get a turnover ourselves, and then we turn it back at the same time. You hate to see it. And that's going to count for... We didn't even have full possession of the ball, unfortunately. And it's going to lead to a Luka Doncic mid-ranger danger. And that's how the Mavericks are going to take a lead here, man. This is pretty tight here in this first quarter so far, as we're trying to play close with one of the best teams in the entire NBA. This could potentially be an NBA Finals preview if this is the case of how good both of us have been, so far this season. As MPJ lays it in. Oh, no, that's Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin actually was the one that laid it up in there. Okay. Blake Griffin put in that work, still showing that he still has a little something left in the tank. And speaking of which, here comes Tyrese Haliburton. Could have actually gotten out to Blake Griffin if I was actually paying attention, but sounded that was not the case. But we got Henrik Stevenson, though, able to go ahead and lay it in there. And has helped continuing to maintain our lead, even though it's just a 1-point game right now. As Stevenson playing some solid defense and forcing the miss. Here comes Ron Valabidi the other way and got Steph Curry. Pull up, miss. But Jeremy Grant, though, he gets the board, and that's good. It makes it a 3-point game against the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic, though, looking to tie it up, but gets stripped again. Henrik Stevenson the other way and lays it in. Good for his second bucket of the game. He has 4 points for us here in this first quarter, as it now makes it a 5-point game as a result of that. As we miss out on the rebound. Robinson, though, trying to lay it up. That's no good, though. Ron Valabidi picking up the rebound next time around. Josh Green, pull it up. Bang! 3 points for Josh Green. The Green Bean Machine coming through and putting in that work, baby. And so now 7-point game. That's about to become 9. Malik Beasley getting fouled at the free throw line. As I take a look at Luka Doncic's stats throughout the season, he's averaging at least a double-double. Averaging 34 points and 11 rebounds per game. If we're going to win this thing, we got to make sure we keep him quiet, or at the very least, make other people beat us here, man. Luka Doncic cannot be going off on us as we force a miss. That's exactly what you need to do. Make sure we don't give him anything easy and get him into foul trouble if we can do that. As Derrick Jones Jr. gets the layup to go, making it a 9-point game. As Derrick Jones Jr., he's going to back it out real quick, looking for Josh Green to get open. Does do that, got an open free and sinks it in. Another 3-pointer for Josh Green. As against one of the last possessions of the first quarter. Herman Gomez gonna kick it out to Steph Curry. He can't make it either. So 2 chances at the bucket. Doesn't work, but Josh Green, he does get it up in there. What a slam. And that's going to end this first quarter, man. You absolutely love to see it. Cincinnati Royals dominating this first quarter of play. We're up by 14. Now the only question is if we can maintain that for another quarter, as Luka Doncic is going to drive into the paint. He's going to get the runner to go. That makes it now a 12-point game. Cincinnati Royals still holding on to the lead. As we kick it to Grant Williams, we try to get the easy bunny for him, but Luka Doncic at least is named a culprit for a foul. That's his second foul, and Grant Williams does end up making both of his free throws. Although that being said, we're still holding on to an 11-point lead as Halliburton, he's going down court, waiting for Josh Green, but we overthrew him just a tad. And we bring the offense back out. Halliburton in the paint, and he gets it to go. Tight coverage, but it doesn't even matter, though. You'll love to see it as it extends the lead up to 13. As the Royals moving the ball around a little bit. Derrick Jones forced to pull, but can't make it, and we can't get the rebound either. Here comes the Dallas Mavericks getting it to the corner for Otto Porter Jr. And he gets that free to fall, making it a 10-point game. And the Cincinnati Royals got to go ahead and call a timeout here. As the Mavericks have the ball once again. Williams going to kick it to Luka Doncic, who's trying to drive into the paint. Tight defense by Josh Green, and that forces a miss as well. Going to get outside Tyrese Halliburton, who lays it down with a 40. Let's go, baby. Way to get some hops, my guy. And it makes it a 14-point game. As we get to Jeremy Grant, he gets the little green bean off the bunny. Shout out to that Tyrese Halliburton assist. As Tyrese Halliburton continuing to work, trying to get into the paint, but he can't get that one to go. Can't make all of the shots, but we're sure as heck try, but we got to play better defense, so Blake Griffin going to be called for the foul. And Porzingis makes the and one as well. Back to a 13-point game for now as Michael Porter Jr. tries to get the layup upward. He had a nice look at the basket, but unfortunately turned the ball over, and Porzingis goes the other way. That will be the forced to foul. You know, at least got to make them work for it just a little bit. As Porzingis tries a free, but it's no good though. Here comes Cincinnati in the corner. Stevenson open in that corner, but can't get that one to go. Here comes Porzingis with another foul. Gets it out to Steph Curry in the corner. The little brother of Steph Curry making it fly from deep as well. As it cuts to an 11-point game for right now, as the Mavericks have a chance to cut this thing down to single digits here with about 1:30 left here in the second quarter. As they go in, going to try to drive it in there as Ty Jerome gets the runner to go, and it's now a 9-point game all of a sudden. As the Mavericks looking to make a run, almost getting that reverse layup to go, but Porzingis with a great job of contesting as he gets it out to Henrik Stevenson again. Another easy bucket for the Swedish product as it backs it up to a 10-point game, but Otto Porter looking to change it but can't get the bucket to go. We still have a quick shot if we can take it. Try to melt some clock out just a little bit. As Malik Beasley actually going to try to run a play in the corner. As Henrik Stevenson gets open again in the paint. And that's going to wrap up the first half of play. But I'll tell you what, man. We've been playing pretty well to start this game. We'll see if we can keep it up in the second half. But hey, we're shooting 64% from the field. And Ron Valabidi, he already has a double-double as well. You love to see it. We'll see if we can keep it up for 2 quarters. As Luka Doncic, he has played pretty well in the offensive end. Already has 21 points. But we've only kept the scoring mainly on Doncic, making him trying to do everything. He's a guy that does like to get his teammates involved when he can. And when we take his teammates away from him like we have for the most part today, you know, we get the nice lead like this so far. As Williams going to try to pull. That's no good, but Porzingis with the easy rebound. Henrik Stevenson trying to box him out. As now we got a 7-point game. Valabidi trying to pull from free. He has the takeover badge on, but that being said, though, that's no good. As Ty Jerome, he's now trying to go into the paint as well. Gonna take it in and gets that one to go as well. Just a 6-point game now, as we're hoping somebody can make a free throw for us, but we can't get that one to go either. Here comes Doncic going the other way, trying to pull the spin move, and gets the easy jumper to fall on top of that. Now only 5 points separating us right now. Dallas certainly doing a good job of coming back here in this third quarter, as we need to go back to Blake Griffin, trying to back down the post. Nice spin move, but can't finish in the paint either. Here comes the Dallas Mavericks again. Luka Doncic, pull up free, bang! And it's only a 2-point game now, as we're fighting for our life right now, trying to, get some sort of offense going, but we have certainly struggled in the second half, and now the Mavericks can tie this thing, and they will with Robert Cunningham, who ties this thing up at 81 apiece for the time being. Although Cincinnati now holding on to a lead, tries to get an easy layup with Jeremy Grant, but is blocked at the last second. Here comes Doncic again with the takeover badge, fading away. I don't even know what you can do about that. That's phenomenal defense, and he still got the bucket to go. That's the thing about, a guy like Luka Doncic, one of the best players in the NBA. Even when you play great defense, sometimes that's not even enough, and it showed right there. And speaking of which, they got a rebound. There's a fight on the floor, but we can't recover it. Robert Covington able to get the free off, but it's no good. Here comes the Royals with Josh Green, finding Malik Beasley in the paint, streaking away. And the Dallas Mavericks have to go ahead and call themselves another timeout here, as it now makes it a 6-point game once again. Seth Curry trying to get it into the paint, but it's no good though. Getting it to the other side, Josh Green lays it up. Josh Green out here balling, 21 points, I believe, that the third-year pro from Arizona has been able to drop so far. And speaking of which, here's another Cincinnati Royal getting an easy layup as well, as we finish strong here in this third quarter of play. We got one more quarter left to go, and we have a pretty good game on our hands. We got an 8-point lead, and the only question is, can we finish it off here as we go ahead and start the fourth quarter? Tony Bradley starts on the floor and tries a shot, but Porzingis swats that away pretty easily, as Steph Curry is able to go the other way with it and gets an easy jumper to go. As it's now an 8-point game here once again. Steph Curry looking for Porzingis, who takes the free off the catch and shoot, but can't get that one to go either. Here comes the Royals with Hendrik Stevenson, who gets the green light. The green bean is good to go. And it's back to double digits, but Porzingis looking to strike back, trying to take another free, but that's also no good as well. Wide open paint, and we get that one to go as well. Malik Beasley with another green bean on top of it, and still it remains a 10-point game. At least Cincinnati doing its thing though. As Steph Curry trying to back down, Malik Beasley trying to go in the paint, but draws the foul. That's the first foul for Malik Beasley, and Steph Curry is going to go ahead and make both of those free throws, as he almost draws another foul as well. Porzingis though getting his own board, backing it out to Otto Porter Jr., but can't sink the open three. As get to MPJ, he shoots it in the corner. That's good to go. Foot was on the line, but we still get 2 points on the play. It makes it 103-91. And after another miss, here comes the Royals again. Valabidi gets it to Hendrik, the sweetest product, with another bucket. He's been playing extremely well, coming off the bench here as well. As Otto Porter, he's going to end up pulling up. That is no good as well. As Otto Porter Jr. going to Tyrese Halliburton. That's good as well. 107-91. Now with only 6 minutes left in the game, man, Porzingis pulling up for free. That's no good. Porzingis just can't make these free pointers right now. You hate to see it. And it's just been a golden opportunity for the Cincinnati Royals to go ahead and pull away here. Now another miss as Valabidi picking up another rebound. And you gotta love the passing as well as Blake Griffin reaches up for the heavens. He can still climb up there even though he's 33 years old. He's still got a lot of fight left in him, I'll tell you what. As it now a 114-95 game. And another rebound, which means another fast break opportunity on the way. Halliburton looking for that heat check, but isn't going to get it though. And it turns into 2 points the other way. A little bit foolish on our end, but we still have a 20-point lead. And things are still looking good for us, especially after getting another turnover. Stevenson going to lay it up. You know, I don't think he has very many hops, but certainly a smart player. He has 18 for us. As we go in the paint here, Blake Griffin trying to go to work, trying to do another post fadeaway, but that doesn't work either. As it's 119-99 as the Mavericks go the other way with it. Another Luka Doncic bucket. As we take a look at the player of the game, we do have a Ron Valabidi who's going to go ahead and get that one to go. And, you know, he's been playing great all day today. Loving what he brings to the squad, a second-year pro. Showing that he should be considered for that All-Star game if he's not being considered already. And we have so much of a lead, we basically, you know, get some of the guys that don't get much playing time into the game now with the exception of Michael Porter Jr., who's going to pad his stats a little bit with another slam dunk the other way after a Dallas Mavericks miss. As there's less than 1 minute left. Not much left here to do. Unless Lamar Kersey has something to say. This is the first time he's been in the game. He's going to try to draw the foul, and he does on Seth Curry as well. He's going to go ahead and make both free throws, and we're going to end up winning this thing by a final score of 130-106. Been a great game for the Cincinnati Royals. And now it's time for us to go ahead and check out the stats for our guys in what could potentially be a preview of the NBA Finals.
Man, so checking out the stats for our guys, it's not even that like anyone had like a really crazy scoring day per se, but that being said though, we played like a team and it really showed out there. Now Tyrese Halliburton, he technically led us with the scoring. Him and Josh Green, they both had 21 points. Halliburton though had a double-double. He had a 21-10 performance. Same thing with Ron Valabidi. He also had a double-double as well. He dropped 20 points and 14 rebounds out there as well with 6 assists too. Doing basically everything out there on the court. Henrik Stevenson, he also got the start today and he played very good out there on the court for the most part. 18 points and 6 assists, 2 steals as well, and shot 9 for 11 from the floor. Michael Porter Jr. had a solid day as well. He had 18 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, was 7 for 10 from the field. You know, we just had guys chip in. You know, it was basically an all-around performance. You know, having, what was it? Let me see, 3, 4. We had at least 5 guys in double figures, and, you know, a couple of 3 other guys that were very close to doing that as well. So it was a team performance for sure. Now, Luka Doncic had a very phenomenal day. He was awesome out there. 43 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. That's pretty accurate to what we would usually see from a Luka Doncic stat line, but he didn't get too much help beyond himself. I mean, he had Porzingis who had 20 and 10, and Otto Porter who had 18 points out there on the field as well. But beyond that, you know, nobody really helped, you know, the 2 main guys out. And you know, we know that Porzingis and Luka Doncic, they were each going to get theirs, but beyond that, you know, nobody really did much of anything. So, I mean, we did what we needed to do, and we got this done as a result of that. Alright, man, so we did some simulating, and we even get to the NBA All-Star Draft, and we get some fantastic news. Ron Valabidi, he gets the nod to go to his very first All-Star game. He's going to be sitting on the edge of the bench for the reserves over for Team Luka. With that being said, a very exciting moment. Ron Valabidi with a phenomenal opportunity. Congratulations to this young man getting his first All-Star game appearance. Alright, man, so we made it to the All-Star break, and as of right now, we're not doing too shabby. We're 35-19. We also have the third best record in the Eastern Conference. In next episode, what I'm going to do, we're going to play in the NBA All-Star game so that we can see how Ron Valabiti looks in terms of the best, players that we got in the NBA. But in the meantime, I hope you guys are all out there having a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.